Welcome back, everyone, to Live at 4. A new scam is targeting parents of UW-Madison students.
UW police sent out a warning on Friday saying the caller is identifying themselves as a UWPD officer and giving a real officer's name. They tell the parent their child is detained and then they demand money for their release. Joining us is UWPD's Director Mark Levicott. Thanks for being on with us.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
So on Friday, I believe 3 reports of scam calls. Has that number grown at all?
Yeah, we haven't seen a huge increase in that, but the big thing that we noticed is, like you mentioned, this is a new thing targeting parents, parents of actual UW students, and it's happening in the middle of the night. So this happened Thursday night into Friday morning, and we got 3 calls real close to each other between 2 in the morning and 3 in the morning, and every call was similar in that they gave an officer's name, a real officer of ours name.
Oh, wow.
They said, your child has been detained by us and you need to pay money in order to get them out of jail. Imagine getting that call at 3 in the morning, you're half awake, not knowing what's going on.
And I can tell you, as a parent of a college student, I'm very aware of scams in general, but that one might get
super
me.
scary,
right? It's very different. Hadn't heard of it before.
Very different. And that's what these scams are all about. Not just in this case, but in many cases, they prey on people's emotions. And what can I do to get money or something out of this individual? What can I say? And if you say to somebody, we have your kid, they're in jail, pay us money, that'll get your attention pretty quick.
And what do you expect people to do? Or I should say, recommend people do.
Well, and we expect and recommend people to do exactly what these 3 parents did. Hang up the phone, and they called us. They actually called us and asked, is this legitimate? Is this a real thing? And of course we said no. The other thing they could do is call their kid. Who knows where they are at 2 or 3 in the morning. Hopefully they're at home. Hopefully they answer their phone. But the easiest thing to do is hang up. If you feel like there's any legitimacy to the call, pick up the phone and call us or call your local police department. We will likely tell you it's a scam. Thankfully, you didn't give any money away.
Oh, gosh.
Well, and I know, like in past, it was recommended to use like a phrase to set up a code word with your kids, but I imagine, does AI make that more complicated?
Yeah, technology is so wild these days where the best thing that we can do, if you pick up your phone and you dial your kid's number, you know that number, you know that number is legitimate. Just do that. That's the best way to communicate with your loved ones to make sure they're okay and to make sure this was a scam. So pick up the phone. If you're not going to call us, call your kid. Just check up on it.
Do you tell your kids when I call you, pick up?
Well, or get back to me as soon as you can. It would be a good idea, I would think, too, right now, if you're watching this and you have a UW-Madison student, tell them about it.
Yeah.
And say, if I call you, answer, because I want to make sure everything's okay, there's something going on.
And on Friday, what we told students, we reached out to students on our Badger Safe app, and we said, call home. What a great way and excuse to call home, check on mom and dad, but also tell them about this scam and let them know if you get a call like this, it's probably fake and probably a scam.
Yeah.
Are there any other scams that people should be paying attention to?
The phone scams are the most popular ones right now. Email scams still exist, but the phone ones are the big ones. We tend to see an increase in phone scams similar to this around the start of the school year. And a lot of times we unfortunately see our international community get targeted. Oh. And again, preying on emotions, saying, you have a warrant out for your arrest, or you owe taxes. If you don't pay this, you'll be deported. The day and age we're in right now, that's scary to hear. Yeah. So that's a message we try to get out to our international community every year as well.
Thank you very much for being on with us, Mark.
Yeah.
Is there a website people can go to get some of this information?
Yeah, our website is a great resource for everybody. We encourage folks to visit it for information. uwpd.wisc.edu.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good to see you,
Good
Mark.
to see you.
Have a good day.